It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago White Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Richard Wallace, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, one of the anomalies of this season, he has just not pitched well at home. Really struggled all season long.
Buddy Dick will dig in now. He had 3 hits in that ball game on Wednesday.
Buddy Dick.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. So his remarkable season continues, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Buddy Dick digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Here comes the first pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll take the turn and head for second, and a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is also leading in other categories like runs or RBIs. He's a big part of their offense.
1-1, here it is. Runner goes for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Down the third baseline. Gets dirty and gloves it. Got him.
Oh, he's out. No way. That was awesome. Well, by rights, this should have been an RBI single. But that's one heck of a play out there on defense. The run's still going to score, but what an exceptional defensive effort out there to at least get an out on the play.
Buddy Dick strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Launched to right field and deep. Ramirez ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and the run will score all the way from first. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the White Sox 5. Buddy Dick will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. smoke the other way. High and deep to left. De Los Santos looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second of the game as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Well, he painted himself into an almost impossible situation on the mound. The conditions were ripe, and you know, when you're facing a guy like this with the bases loaded, you just get that feeling that he...
Buddy Dick will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Hector Peralta will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
In there, 1-2 now.
Oof. What a time to call on that.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 9 and the Blue Jays 7. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to U.S. Cellular Field and baseball on the show. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 9-7. Good night from Chicago.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that extra CTA Redline trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street station, and that Pace Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of U.S. Cellular Field.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our tops player spotlight. Buddy Dick is our subject. Coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of RBI. So he'll be looking to emulate that type of performance here again in this one.
Yeah. And you said it, Matt. He was clutch. And, you know, some guys just have that uncanny ability to come through when it really matters. In baseball, it's usually when there are runners in scoring position, and he found himself up in that situation a number of times. It was pretty special to watch him out there, so I'm excited to see what he does to back it up.
All right. U.S. Cellular Field there on a Saturday night in the Windy City. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game week. Buddy Dick gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Settling in now, Buddy Dick. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
And right now, this guy has got to be one of the hottest hitters on the planet. 2 home runs in yesterday.
Buddy Dick stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Now both runners are breaking. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Buddy Dick will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch coming, here it is. Hot shot on the ground to short. Casto scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder.
Buddy Dick comes to the plate looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game.
And this is exciting, and I wouldn't doubt him at all, Matty. I mean, he's obviously seeing the ball really well right now.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Royster going back on it, still going back. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
16 hits, 1 error.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Buddy Dick will be in the glow. And he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but...
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Buddy Dick will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Striding into the box, Buddy Dick, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Royster giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
He's definitely in the middle of an MVP type year. He just keeps coming through time after time after time. Picks up another RBI here with a hard hit double.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
I don't know about this one. Not exactly an ideal situation to run. You've got a left-handed batter up there. You're not really gaining a whole lot with 2 outs anyway. But heck, if you think you can make it, who am I to argue?
The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Buddy Dick will step in now in a big spot here with runners on.
Keep in mind, he's got a home run here already. If he gets a hold of another one, he could tie up this ball game.
Now the double steal is on here. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that 4th and final leg next time through the order.
Throw over to the bag.
He's good.
And the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Trying to hold the lead. And now the runner's trying for third. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
Well, the stolen base pays off right here with a run. Now, maybe he scores from first on this ball anyway. I'm not sure. But he doesn't really have to worry about it, and he doesn't have to worry about a play at the plate either. He'll walk home.
Buddy Dick will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
A good sign here to start the home 7. He finds a pitch to his liking there, and now the go-ahead run's on base to kick off the inning.
Hector Peralta stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
Oh, and with nobody out, that could turn out to be a big stolen base right there. Now, not only do you keep out of the double play, but you also get the ever-important go-ahead run into scoring position.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Boy, that's a costly 90 feet there in a tie ball game. That might force the infield to come in now, which opens up even more ways to get that go-ahead run home.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
That's a big first out right there. You're looking at a tie ball game. He decides not to press the issue here at third base, and that's a wise decision as it turns out. So now with 1 away, they still need to find a way to get that guy home.
Pete Enriquez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Game hanging in the balance. The 3-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
I love a guy on the mound that will pitch with some emotion. He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and they take a 7-5 lead.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits.